Hello, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. This is Jane. Now today let's continue our stories. And if you are the first time to watch this video, this is a channel to study English together. I am on the way, and I use this way to enlarge my vocabulary and improve my speaking skills. And I hope it also can help you a little bit. And now the stories happened in Ecuador, and maybe later, a few months later, it will happen in other countries. So if you are interested in other countries, maybe this channel is also good for you. And now today I want to share the differences between two towns in Ecuador. And first I want to show the picture clearly here. This is a picture from the airplane. This is the picture I took at the airplane in Ecuador. And here you can see clearly the clouds, the mountains, the trees, and also the cars here. And this is a very beautiful picture just because I took it, and now the picture looks smaller. If you have ever been to Ecuador, you will know it's a very pretty country. And now the story today is the differences between Montanica and Aloy. This is I want to share. First, let's look at the picture. Here I took the picture on the beach. See the people here. This is the lowest season. That means the tourists here is less than Europe. But even so, there are many people here, right? So let's watch. Okay, now let's begin our diary. And remember, it's time for you to practice your listening. So if possible, just use your ear and try to understand what I said. But of course, I will try to read it clearly and slowly. Now, are you ready? Let's begin. Ecuador has an extremely long coastline. Although it's easy to find beaches in a coast city, but Montanita is a famous town among local people and foreigners. Lots of foreigners visit here, especially in the peak season. Okay, this is the first paragraph. Understand? And later you can watch the screen and see which words are useful for you. Maybe you can write down on the book, on your notebook, and review it a few hours later or a day later. I use this way to practice to enlarge my vocabulary. Okay, second paragraph, let's begin. Okay, now the second paragraph. The residents are only about 4,000, but hundreds or even thousands of tourists visit this tiny town every day. The peak season is from December to June. Visitors from other countries come here to celebrate their holidays. Almost thousands of people arrived in this tiny town each day. At that period of time, all the hostels are full, no matter how poor the atmosphere of the hotels is. I am here during the lowest season. The local people even use winter to describe it. But even so, I met many people from different countries. Okay, this is the second paragraph. Let's watch the pictures again. The people, the beach, the sea, the sunshine, everything. And now let's look at this picture. I like it very much. It's a stator. The full stator is here. See, I suppose it's a man, but it also looks like a woman. Okay, now let's begin the third paragraph. Okay, now let's begin the third paragraph. Montanita is a small coastal town of Guayaquil. It's famous not only because it has a natural beach, but also because it has local entertainments along the beach. It has night bars and other leisure places. It also has a gay venue and places for selling drugs. There are also some sports fans. They are coming here for surfing. Look at this statue. It is enough to show their obsession with surfing. Okay, finish. And see the picture again. I like it. And next one. This is the cow. I took it on the way back to my hostel. And look at the ground, the houses over there, the trees. This is the local situation. Now let's begin. The fact is that I do not like this town very much. The streets of this town are not very clean. The weather is damp and raining almost every day. There is sticky mud everywhere. Look at the cows on the ground and shabby houses over there. This is the local situation. Okay, finish. Now let's move on. Here, look at the picture again. Cows, maybe, only cows, not sheep. Okay, let's go on. The town is small, so if you stay here for more than 1 week, you will feel bored and having nothing to do. Especially for me, I do not like swimming, I do not like surfing, and I also do not like sunbathing. Okay, finish. And now let's move on to the last paragraph. And this paragraph is to describe alone just a few minutes walking away from Montanita. But this place is quite different. Now let's begin. Olon, another small town, is located only a few minutes walking away from Montanita. There is quiet, especially at night. The road is cleaner, but there has less visitors. There will be more tourists only in the peak season. Because of the natural beach, the quiet environment, and the lower expense, many rich Americans choose to live here after they're retired. And many people choose to work in Montanita in the day and go back to sleep in Olon at night. Here, just imagine how noisy the music is in Montanita. Here, look at the picture. I took this picture on the mountain, and we can see the beach clearly. And here, this part is Olon. And here, when the peak season comes, for example, in December, Montanita is here, and Montanita will have thousands of tourists, and many of the tourists will visit Olon. And this town is only around here, maybe this part is Olon. Okay, this is what I want to share today. Hope you enjoy it. And remember, if you want to practice your writing skill, you can write down some comment to me and we can help each other. And also, if you are a native speaker, you want to help me, you can tell me which sentence is not correct and maybe how to say the sentence is better. You can write comments for me. Thanks in advance. And if you want to practice your speaking, maybe we have a room on an application. So maybe you can leave comments and I will share the time and application with you. You can ask me any questions about the topic about the life in Ecuador now. So hope we can help each other and study English well. Now this is Jane. See you next time. Bye bye.